Hello everybody and welcome to a Cons of Tarkir Flashback draft here on the format. We're going to be diving right in. Last card is a basic land. If you do enjoy this type of video though, be sure to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel to join our community, leave a comment if you have any questions, and if you would like to buy any of these cards that you see here for Modern, or you want to buy packs of Cons of Tarkir, be sure to do so at TCG Player using my affiliate link to support the channel, so that really does help me out a ton. It will be in the comments and also in the description. But let's look at the pack. Flooded Strand, this is a phantom draft, so we're not going to be money drafting this, but dual lands are incredibly important in Cons of Tarkir because you do need to be getting your 3 colors enabled. So I think I'm just going to be starting here with Opulent Palace. It's really good to just start off with a 3-color land. You can even enable some good splashes with this. This is just a 2-color land. This is just a 2-color land. Swarm Bloodflies is okay. Like, it can grow pretty big, but it's also kind of like small to start with and can just be killed. Quiet Contemplation doesn't seem very good to me. And Valley Dash is a kind of good card for the aggressive decks. Hey, Rush of Battle can be a key card for Warriors decks, but not like a card I'm like super insanely high on. Savage Knuckleblade, fantastic card. I think this is probably just the pick here. It's an incredible card. You can splash it in your deck and it'll be fantastic. It just has a lot of abilities and a lot of good stuff going on here. Mardu Rough Rider is also very good for your Mardu decks, but I'm less inclined to just snap this up early because I don't have a Mardu land. I have a land that makes blue and green, and even if I end up in Teamer, I can just use this as a blue-green land, so that's one of the benefits of taking that land early. Arrow Storm is a fine removal spell, also can deal damage to the face, but I'm not like going to be jamming this as early. Mistfire Weaver, this card can get some decent value, but I think I'm still just on the Knuckleblade. It's just such a powerful card. Scout the borders for some sketchy mana fixing, but this is just a really slow card. We're just going to take the Savage Knuckleblade. We can look to play Abzan here. We can look to play pretty much any colors still. Abzan Charm, not Abzan, Teamer here. Abzan Charm, not a lot of overlap with the Knuckleblade colors. It would put me into the 5-color type deck, which I don't really necessarily want to commit to because there's a ton of powerful gold cards here. So I'd rather just take a Thornwood Falls here. Helps me enable my Knuckleblade mana. Highspire Mantis is okay, but again, there's a ton of powerful gold cards. Abomination's a good card. But pretty much all the morphs are playable. I think taking the Thornwood Falls here is the responsible pick. Make sure you get, if you're going to be playing a 3-color deck pretty much guaranteed, you need to make sure you have better mana than your opponents. That's a huge spot you can gain an edge. And getting a couple of dual lands for my colors early is really huge. And I can still really go any direction. I could still just go into a Sultai deck. I could go into a Teamer deck splashing black. Yeah, I'm just going to take the Thornwood Falls here. Wow, now Teamer Charm, kind of rewarded. There's also a Snowhorn Rider, which is a good card, but Teamer Charm is quite good. Yeah. Just a lot of flexibility in this card. There's also, what's this do? Oh, yeah, this card's alright. Seems I haven't really played this card all that much. Ride Down's a fine removal spell. Could be that I was meant to be in Mardu. This card's pretty good as well. There's also Snowhorn Rider. I think Teamer Charm's better though, just as a little removal spell. Also just gives you a lot of, it could be a counter spell, it could be a removal spell, it's an instant, it's just quite flexible. We're just going to take that. Now Jeskai Charm, Jungle Hollow if I wanted to splash black. Jeering Instigator. That card's fine, but not really where I want to necessarily be. I kind of just want to take the land again. Jeskai Charm. Yeah, this card doesn't seem as insane to me. I kind of just want to take the Jungle Hollow, help me splash black if I want to. And I think that's where I'm going to end up. Sign of Glaciers. +1, -1, no, thank you. Could help me splash. I could also just take the land. The thing about taking the lands is it lets you play anything you open later. So I think we're just going to keep jamming lands here. We can just end up with 5-color good stuff. We have 4 lands here and 2 spells. But I'm relatively happy with where we're at. Swiftwater Cliffs, a fine follow-up. Brave Sands, creatures you control have vigilance. Hey, Ghost of Crows, welcome. Attacks a block, sacrifice it. That's not great. Windstorm. X damage to each creature. No, with each creature with flying. Alabaster Kieran is a pretty solid card. 2/3 Vigilance Flyer. But I think we're just going to keep taking the lands. See where it takes us. Ooh, Rakshasa Vizier. Not sure how good that is. It's definitely decent. Plus one pulls one counters on Rakshasa Vizier. Just pretty solid. But I think we're just going to take the Morph because it's more flexible on our mana. There is a big Delve card, but we don't have a way to fill our graveyard right now. And a free Weapon Master is pretty good. And also, like, just getting Morphs is good with this type of 5-color mana. Valley Dasher, not really what we're doing. We're not doing Tie-Gam Scheming. Hi, Smurf, welcome. Bloodfire Mentor we could take, but I don't really think we want it. Let's just take it, though. There's no real other cards for us. Now we can take a Longshot Squad. This card's pretty solid. Outlast is a good mechanic. Don't really like that card. So the banners are just not very good, generally. The bow is not a super high priority card either. Could take the Teamer banner, I guess, because it is kind of our main color. We'll take... Unlucky Smurf. We'll just take this over Tusked Colossedon. We don't really need Tusked Colossedon in this deck. Let's look at this. We have 5 lands. 1/3 of our picks have been lands. I'm really liking our spot here. We have a good mana base so far. We have a Teamer deck that is currently splashing white for this, but we could really go any direction here. Roar of Challenge seems like the best card in this pack. We definitely have the tools to splash black as well. We have 2 lands that can make black. Ooh, Jeskai Charm came back. Nice. I think we'll take that over the Flock. Putting a creature on top of its owner's library can be a pretty high value play in the right situation. And the creature's getting +1/+1 in lifelink can also be a pretty high impact play. Soft League you played once. Whoo! Well, this is a bomb. This card is excellent and definitely a great payoff for staying open. We have probably going to just take this and commit to our 5-color deck because we have Teamer card and then we have just an Abzan card. So this has white, black, and this has all the other colors in it. But this card is fantastic. Choose 1 creature, destroy the rest. Just 7 mana is a thing you can get to in this format, and that card is a house. Making players sacrifice 2 creatures, that's pretty hard to get to. The Delve is a little bit trickier than it sounds because you're used to it from Constructed. But next pick is Nefreet Weapon Master. Oh yeah, 5 colors for the win. We're doing it. There's another Flooded Strand. There is a Abzan Guide, which is a fine pickup. Anok Bondkin is okay, but I think we're going to be main Teamer and then splashing the other colors. I think just taking the Abzan Guide is fine here, even though it's a splash thing. Just the Morphs are just going to be okay on their own. There's also a Rugged Highlands. Maybe we just take the Rugged Highlands. Let's just take the Rugged Highlands. Keep getting our good mana. We already have a lot of powerful cards, and we don't really need to take like a common level card here. This is a good payoff for Warriors. But yeah, let's just keep getting the lands. Another land, Keru Lichlord. Okay, I think that's a little bit... Not really a card I'm super hyped to play. I think we're just going to take Blossoming Sands. Again, there's so many powerful things to do in this format that just having good mana is the key. And now Frontier Bivouac. Easy pickup here. The 3-color lands are just insane. So we will start picking up playables, but at a certain point, like, we'll just get Ponyback Brigade super late because nobody else can play them. And now another Windsguard Crag, I think. Over, like, all these junkers. Another Windsguard Crag. Over the Snowhorn Rider, I think. We're kind of doing it with the lands, if I'm being honest. I don't know if we want 4 Windsguard Crags, but we're probably fine playing 4. I mean, we are going to want to get some white sources somewhere. And we have a couple sources of black. We have 1, 2 sources of black. Yeah, we'll get all the powerful cards, pack 3. We actually have 3, 4, 5, 6 spells. So maybe we should just start taking spells at some point. Maybe I've been taking the lands a tad too much. But they're so good. I think pack 3 is going to be good to me. Alpine Grizzly's alright. I think this Morph is just a fine option as well. Grizzly can enable some ferocious things. I think I kind of just want to take the Morph, though, keep my opponent guessing on what I'm doing. Yeah, let's just take the Morph. Sultai Soothsayer. That's a pretty solid value card. Between that and Treasure Cruise, let's just take the Soothsayer. And now Absent God came back. Nice pickup. Nobody else can play these 3-color cards, and we're just going to rack them up. I'm much less worried about where I'm at now. Now that I have these are 3-drop spells. Now that I have a bunch more spells, I have 3, 6, 9 spells. I'm feeling much more confident. This card's relatively solid. I don't love Sidisi's Pet. It's one of the few morphs that I think is kind of just bad. This card's a solid morph, though. All the morphs are better than they look. Every single one. Now we could take Dutiful Return. Hey, got a Treasure Cruise. We'll play it. It's not like a horrific card. We probably don't want to play Dutiful Return, though. We don't want to overtax our graveyard. And Dutiful Return is very slow and clunky. We have 11 non-basics. This card... interesting. I'm not really 100% sure how good it is. I think we're just going to take Mystic Monastery. Even though we are looking for playables, this is just such a good card for our mana. -2, -2. Yeah, that's a bit bad for 5 mana. This card's like alright, but it's harder to get going. I wouldn't mind getting the Anok Tracker. But I think we need Mystic Monastery. It's just great for mana. We are going to want to run some basics just so we don't have literally all tap lands, but if we can see another Jungle Hollow, I think we'll take that. Because we only have 2 lands that make black mana right now. We aren't going to have to prioritize this. That one wheeled last time. I think we'll just take another Sultai Soothsayer, and then we can get maybe a Hooting Mandrels back, or use a Treasure Cruise more effectively. That's not really something I'm interested in. Toughness 4 greater dies. That's just a liking. Let's just take this guy. Yeah. Rakshasa Vizier. Still not really where I want to be. This card's really good. Sultai Charm. We'll take that. Everyone in pack 3 is going to be taking all the lands, so we're going to be getting all the spells. That's generally the theme here. So, like, we've got 12 non-basic lands right now. Everyone else probably has around, like, 1 or 2. Ooh, Jungle Hollow. That's one I really wanted. What's this do? No, that's not great. Tuskguard Captain is a fine card. Abomination's a fine card. I really want to take this Jungle Hollow. How many spells do I have? 5, 6, 10, 12, 13, 14. Oh, man. Oh, man. I need another black source. We can play the Dutiful Return. Now we have all the non-basics we need, so we're fine on that account. We'll take the War Behemoth pretty easily. Keru Lichlord. We'll just take a free Weapon Master. Another great card. Keru Lichlord is like kind of more of an aggressive card, I think. Does work decently with the Soothsayers. feel like a free Weapon Master is just a little bit better. Graveyard to the battlefield gains flying, trample, and haste. Yeah, let's just take the morph. There's a land. There's also a River Wheel Aerialist. We'll just take this as a finisher. No, actually, we'll just take Glacial Stalker. Morphs are so good. Another morph. This card. We don't really have a ton of 4 or more power creatures. We don't really need this. We'll just take another morph. And now Smoke Teller can be a fine 2-drop. We don't have any 2-drops. How many creatures do we have with 4 more power? We have... No. 1. 2, kind of. 3, kind of. 4, 5, kind of. Let's just take the Smoke Teller. Green is one of our base colors, and it can be useful, especially when I don't really know all the cards all that well. Now we can take Scaldkin, maybe. Sultai Flare, it does work decently with our Soothsayer, can gain us some life. Jeskai Charm, we already have one, but maybe we don't want a second one. Yeah, let's take the Jeskai Charm over Sultai Flare, I think. Ooh, this card came back. That's nice. We'll take Rakshasa Vizier. Kintree Invocation, eh? Tusked Colossedon. I don't think we want that. Let's just take this. Wow, our deck is looking good. We got all the way up to 40 cards. We did it. We did it. Monastery Flock. Hey, Belangia Joe. You came at the perfect time. We just drafted a insane deck. Okay. Whew. One moment. Okay. Okay, so this deck is absolutely absurd. We got all the lands we could ever want. Roar of Challenge, I'm not sure how good this is. Charmed, I'm sure. I'm not going to do that, but that's hilarious. Maybe I should consider that. This card's probably playable. So, I don't think we want Kintree Invocation. Greatest Toughness, I guess we could make a 5/5 relatively easily. 6/6. Yeah, we'll play it. Sort by color, sort by converted mana cost, and then we'll put all of our morphs at 3. 3-drop, 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 3-drop. Yeah, this is looking good. We kind of want to play Roar of Challenge. So we have 37 here, so we're going to play probably 5 lands just to make sure all of our things are clear so we don't have to play some of our clunkers. Monastery Flock, probably one of our worst cards. Okay, so we can cut a couple cards. First of all, so we're going to run 18 lands in this deck because we have a lot of ways to spend our mana with all our morphs, and we have a lot of color requirements, and we have some 7-drops and a big draw spell and stuff like that. Let's just see what's our worst cards. Dutiful Return is probably one of our worst cards. Scaldkin's probably one of our worst cards. Monastery Flock, probably not the greatest. I kind of want to cut Kintree Invocation. It's just... Sure, it can be a 2-mana 5/5, but that's not really how we're winning anyway. And it could be a 2-mana 0/0. We only have 13 creatures. I kind of want to run Dutiful Return. Okay, Monastery Flock. It's also on the chopping block. None of the charms are. Scaldkin's on the chopping block. I'm not going to cut any morphs, really. This is like not a great morph. But we have a lot of late game, so I think we'll run that. And we need one more card of these 3. I don't think Roar is that good. because we're not attacking all that often or all that well, and we don't have a ton of 4-powered creatures until we started flipping things. And once we started flipping things, we're in good shape anyway. Scaldkin or Dutiful Return. This card's very slow, and our deck's already very slow. Let's just get a 4-drop flyer in there. Sort by color now. So we have a lot of color thoughts to do. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 reds. 7 red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 whites. So we need about the same amount of red and white lands. We have 7 red, 8 white, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 blue. So we need a decent number of blue sources. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blue sources right now. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we have 11 green sources. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 green sources already. And then black we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then no straight up black cards, which is really good for us. Oh no, these are straight up black cards. This is a straight up black card. So we have 6 black sources already. No, we have 1, 2, 3 black sources. So we're going to have to run primarily black and blue lands here. So we have 6 red sources. No, 7 red sources in our lands. That's probably enough. So if we're running... Dang, this is really hard. This is one of the hardest parts about this format. So I have 7 reds, 8 whites. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. A lot of blues. So let's get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's add 3 islands. So I have 2 more lands to work with, but I need 8 blue sources, I think. So now I have for white I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 white sources. I have 2 Jeskai Charms, which I don't really need till later, and a Doom Blast. So 6 white sources. Kind of want to add a Plains. Now I have 7 white sources. For red sources I have 1. For blue sources I have 8. For white I have 7. White, blue, black. So for black I have 1, 2, 3. I only have 3 black sources. So maybe I shoot for 7 of each color. So I'll cut this. Add 2 swamps. So now I have how many? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess I can get away with 6. But I think 6 is the minimum because I have a bunch of 5-drops and I have the Sultai Charm though. And I have a lot of things that I can do earlier. So for green I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I can probably get away with my green sources. White, blue, black, red, green. For red I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8. I have 8 red sources. I definitely don't need any mountains. White sources again I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't need a Plains. White is one of my least played colors. So I have a couple of morphs, and then I have a Doom Blast, and then I have a couple of Jeskai Charms. So I have 6 white sources. 5, 6. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blue sources. 6 white sources, 7 blue sources. Black, I have 3, 4. Look at how many. I need to have at least one black source here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I only have 6 black sources. And I have 4, 5, 6 white sources. I have the same number of black and white sources, even though I have way more black cards. I don't count the morphs as heavily though. And this is also a 7 drop. So by turn 7 I should have something. But turn 5 is much more like I need a black card. I need to have at least 6 black sources, I think. And then green, I have a lot. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 green sources. So let's just, geez, this is tricky. Like the morphs don't count as much for the cards. So I'm just going to move all my morphs over here, and then I'll just count my number of cards in each color, which isn't like strictly science because the morphs do matter. But in the non-morph columns, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 green cards. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 green sources. So I really want to get a forest in here if I can, so I can get up to 8. But that's probably not going to happen. And then for red, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 red cards, and I have a ton of red sources. I don't need to add any red sources. I don't need to add any white sources, I don't think. Green, I really want to get a green in. Blue, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think this man is fine. I have 7 of most sources, at least. And, yeah. We'll see how it does. This mana base is so tricky to make, though. Man, even with all of our lands, we're still, I mean, playing 5 color, obviously, but it's tricky. Okie doke. This is a good hand. We have all our colors. This plus this makes all our colors. We're going to keep. Opponent knows what's up. Opponent knows what's up. Lead with Opulent Palace. Oh, never mind. Opponent does not know what's up. Highland game is so bad. We're going to play one of our blue-green lands instead of a red-white land because we'll just play this with the red-white land. Gives access to all of our colors. And also can cast a Savage Knuckleblade. And then on turn 3 we'll play the island so we can play one of our morphs down. We'll put down Monastery Flock because we want to trade that off the most. Because it's actually, we'll put down the Monastery Flock because we can flip it. The morph. Okay, now we have a plan. Now that we've drawn that, it was kind of already part of our plan. But now it's even more part of our plan. And we'll just trade off morphs here. This is my worst morph. That's actually kind of a scary morph. So they're playing Sultai. Play our morph. I don't think we're going to block this morph though, because they could flip it, and when they get to 5 mana flips. Oh, they're not at 5 mana yet. Okay, then we will trade then. When you get to 5 mana, that's when they start... Ooh, that was a good trade for us. When you get to 5 mana, that's when they start being able to flip for value. So I would not have blocked the morph if they had... Okay, so now we will get down our long shot squad and play another tap land. And now we can block Highland Game. If they do attack with their morph, it probably means it can hit us relatively effectively. We have enough colors to cast this. We have white, green, black. We'll take a hit. So they do not flip. Which probably means that they can't flip. Dune Blast is going to be incredible. Hey, Jasper Vitavart. Nice. We're going to now just hold up our Jeskai Charm. Because we can block and then put a creature on top. Or give lifelink +1/+1. Sure. Red, white, blue. We'll put that one on top of their deck. Smoke Teller, eh? So we're 1 land away from this Dune Blast, but it could be a while. So let's play the Smoke Teller. And then look at their creature. And then depending on what it is, if it can trade with Smoke Teller. I know I am 2 turns away in a lot of cases. Pine Walker. Okay. Yeah, I agree. I know. I'm just trying to make sure I don't just kill all my own creatures as well. I'll just make this a little bit bigger so that it can do good work. This is the Pine Walker. Oh, Hooting Mandrills, sure. And this is the Abomination of Gul'dul. So this can block here, easy. And this can block here. Or here. So they spent a lot of mana. That's a good draw. That is a fantastic draw. We're going to play the Sagu Archer because we'd rather not kill our own guy with this card. We have red, white, blue. White, red, blue. Once we get up to Dune Blast, then we'll start sandbagging stuff, but it could be a while. And we're still going to come out ahead here, because we'll kill 3 of his and only 2 of ours. Probably more than 3 of his, though. Sure. I am fine with that. It's a slow play and gives me more time to set up my Dune Blast. Now I'm just going to pass. I can afford to sandbag now, I think. Maybe I do Outlast this. I have a block here. No, I don't want to do that. I'm just going to flip up my Morph on his end of turn if he doesn't do anything. Yep. Got this block. I've got a Jeskai Charm for backup. Land? Oh yeah. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. Okay, now we're just going to hold up our... I think we do Outlast this. I'm going to lose 1 life. They're going to untap. If they attack with everything, I go block, block, and I take 4. Block, block. Yeah, let's not get greedy. We don't really want to take 4, especially because then if they have a removal spell, we take even more than 4. Because we don't want to use our Jeskai Charm right now. Hi, Salty Pretzels, welcome. Oh, this is getting even better. This card is so stupid. That's the reason we're 5 color, because we had a Savage Knuckleblade, and then we got this card pack too. And now life is good. Oh, 1 second. I'm debating all of you. Debating every single person, making you wait for the moment of glory when we destroy them with this Dune Blast. I hope they don't have a counterspell. Black, white, green. Savage Knuckleblade is incredible. This card got passed to me. It's a 3-mana 4/4 that can have haste and be huge. No! Oh, okay. I'm going to choose my 4/4. Nice! Go! Long shot squad! Yeah, I was. Disdainful Stroke. I was a little bit worried about it, but I'm not going to like play around it until I've seen it. And it's not like an insane card to main deck, because a lot of the creatures cost 3, obviously, because they're just going to morph them in. They just concede. Let's go. Okay, so what morphs do we know about? They have a Pine Walker. I kind of want to write this down. This seems like the type of thing I should write down. Okay, they have Pine Walker. Abomination of Ghoul Dole. And I know they had some other one. Abzan Guide. Cromar. Bondkin. Okay, so those are just some morphs that they have. Seems like a fairly good matchup for me. Roar of Challenge, probably not something I want. Based on the way that matchup played out, let's just... Our Sultai Soothsayers are going to be able to find our board wipe, and they probably can't beat the board wipe. They'll bring in a counterspell if they have one, but they might just not have one. So we have all our colors, so this is definitely a keep. Any hand that has all of our colors and a couple of spells is just a keep, pretty much. Okay, Disowned Ancestor. That is fine. Sure. Two lands was not really what we wanted there, but it'll work out. We'll play our Morph on turn 3. Wow, they are not off to a fast start, and we are able to really punish that. We only have one blue source. We're going to play Windscarred Crag next turn. Or Rugged Highlands. Okay, Debilitating Injury is a good card in this set. But they only have 2 cards left in hand. Did they mulligan? Gosh darn it, it resized. They did mulligan. Okay, we'll take 1. Our game lands just keep us really topped off. I find it hard to imagine my opponent winning this game because they have 2 cards in hand. These guys are blanks pretty much. And, okay, we're definitely playing that on turn 5. So we need green mana because it's blue, black, green, colorless, colorless. Always make sure you have the mana to cast your spells. Hi, Morph. Hello, Morph. We can't really block the Morph with our Soothsayer, because if it's Chromar Bondkin, we get wrecked. Blue, green. This card's a lot of value. Well, there's our Dune Blast. That was easy. Yes! Dune Blast hype. Okay. So if it's Chromar Bondkin, then we don't want to block. If it's Pine Walker, we don't want to block. Okay, they should have attacked first. There's no way I'm blocking. That means that it's probably a Morph I haven't seen, because you'd want to attack, I don't know, maybe they don't want to attack with the Abzan Guide or Abomination if they think I'm just going to block. Okay, so we're just 2 lands away. So we have our Jeskai Charm up. We have the Dune Blast next turn, white, black, green, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we have our 7 mana. And we're just going to hold our cards in hand, because we're at 21. Blue, white, red. Oh, and they concede the match. They did have the Abzan Guide. That was the one I kind of put them on. Boom. On to the next round. One of the best part is that I didn't actually draft cons when it was around. I just know all this stuff from like watching people draft cons and talking about cons with people, because cons is such a sick format. And my deck is disgustingly broken, and we're going to crush people. We don't need the Dutiful Return. We have a Treasure Cruise for value. We have a couple Sultai Soothsayers to get us value. Oh, it's DC Sports. I've had this guy as a guest on my videos before. I wonder if he knows it's me. We would like to play first. We have a lot of tap lands, and we're kind of slow, and he could be a fast deck. And we have all of our colors. We do not have white mana, actually. We're still going to keep this. We don't really care about War Behemoth all that much. He's probably confused. He probably doesn't know who I am. Okay, never mind, he does. Oh man, he used the acronym, "We must destroy him." Oh gosh. Time to start flexing on him. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that's brutal. That's an ouch. Oh, that's such an ouch. This card is disgusting. I wish I had one. I was so confident in victory until he played that card. Embodiment of Spring. Green, red, blue. Perfect. We'll play the Savage Knuckle Blade. So he's just going to activate this thing. We had a white mana, which is great for us. We'll probably play the Efreet Weapon Master. Just because we can turn face up next turn. Definitely attacking with Savage Knuckle Blade to make him use the Embodiment of Spring. Yep. I wonder what he could have. I don't know enough about the board wipes or crazy bombs, but he probably just has a terrible hand. Let's just attack him. Attack him, play Sultai Soothsayer. Definitely worried. Okay. It's another target creature. So he's not going to block this, he's going to block this. And now if he holds up his 6 mana, we'll just attack with Savage Knuckle Blade. And then if he blocks that, then we'll be in fine shape. Ooh, Teamer Charm. Oh, please work. White, red, blue. It doesn't gain. Oh, that other creature doesn't gain first strike. Right. Still, that was a good trade for us. Oh, man. A free Weapon Master is going to hit like a truck. This card's good to know about. 5 mana, 6/6 flash. Next turn we'll probably either play Sultai Soothsayer or just play Double Morph. I'm leaning towards Double Morph. No, the Secret Plans train is getting rolling. Oh gosh. So that's some value. I'm going to play just 2 morphs this turn. Opponent has no idea which one's the Efreet and which one's my War Behemoth. They don't even know I have a War Behemoth. It's an ouch moment that they just get to chain things together with Secret Plans. Secret Plans is disgusting. But I do have a Treasure Cruise to make up some value. This is my Weapon Master. I hope they don't have another Ice Feather. I hope they don't have another Ice Feather Aven. That's an ouch. Well, the more my graveyard fills up, the closer I am to Treasure Cruise. Sure. I can cast Sultai Soothsayer this turn. So this is blue, black, green, color. And I can also cast Treasure Cruise. Unless they have a counterspell for this. Oh, we'll kill their Secret Plans for sure. Oh man, our deck is doing well. Okay. Oh, hi, Dune Blast. Sure, that's game. I totally win. Assuming I can cast 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. White, black, green. I literally win every single game with Dune Blast. He sent me a message. Oh gosh, that's great. Oh man, that's fun. Let's begin our path back to stabilization, and we'll Sultai kill his secret planes with Sultai Charm. That'll mop him up. Play 2 morphs. First on board. That was disgusting. Dune Blast is so great. What a fantastic card. We're going to bring in Naturalize for his secret plans, I think. Just because that card is so value against us. And then we will cut... What do we even cut against him? Scaldkin seems solid enough. We'll cut Rakshasa Vizier. Because if he doesn't have secret plans, we're going to be in good shape. And you never know if he has other artifacts or enchantments. Oh yeah, we got this. Oh yes. Play secret plans. I'm ready. Oh no, he's not going to ghost me. He's a friend of mine. Okay, he starts off with his tap land. It's not a tri-land, though. We have a couple of our basics in hand, but we have all of our colors. Sultai land plus Windscarred Crag. Our deck is unbelievable. We have 3 tri-lands? Like, what the heck? The cool thing about Jeskai Charm is if my opponent gets mana screwed, I can just kind of own them. Play secret plans. No! Oh, outplayed. feels bad, man. My Naturalize will find a target at some point, I hope. Either way, it's better than the 5-mana Rakshasa, dude. Which is just a 5-mana 4/4 most of the time in my deck. It's a morph. I'm going to play my War Behemoth here. Probably just trade it with Smoke Teller. Jeskai Charm's going to be really good against his morphs. He's going to spend mana unmorphing them. Yeah, we want to trade this with Smoke Teller. Or with his morph. Rattleclaw Mystic. Oh, gosh. That's disgusting. So if he unmorphs this creature, we will Jeskai Charm it. No, we don't actually have the mana to do that. My bad. Whoops. God, lol. Oh, whoopsie daisies. He knew exactly what I was trying to cast. That's funny. That's hilarious. Sure. I don't know why he didn't attack. So he's a little bit mana screwed. So we can play Scaldkin and then kill Rattleclaw at some point. I know he's not drawing a land. He knew I had Jeskai Charm, though. Oh. Saves me a decent amount of effort. Sure. He does not suspect the second Jeskai charm, clearly. Opponent, he's holding up Disdainful Stroke, it looks like. Because now this can block here. I think he has Disdainful Stroke. Definitely willing to trade this off. Oh, he has Cancel. So I know he has Cancel up. Or that's what I think he has up. Brutal. Never mind, he did not have Cancel up. I kind of messed that up then. In that case, mistakes were made. Yeah, he has Cancel. Cancel. I should have baited out Cancel last turn, I guess. Ouch. So I know one of his cards is the Teamer Charger, one of his cards is the Heir of the Wilds. And he didn't cast either of those, which seems very odd when he has 5 mana. I think I could have played this game slightly better. So his Awaken the Bear keeps getting me. Let's just run it back. I like having the Naturalize still, I think. I would like to play first. And this is a keep for sure. Turn 3 Savage Knuckleblade. Sign me up. And we have Dune Blast. If we draw another island, no, we can't. Turn 3 Savage Knuckleblade is so much better than turn 2 Smoke Teller. Though, if we do draw... No, we're just going to play turn 3 Savage Knuckleblade. Then on turn 4, I'll get to see what his morph is. I have Dune Blast, so I have to just try and bait out his cancel. This is green, red, blue. I like hitting my land drops. I have all my colors. Now that I have the Windscarred Crag. I guess I should have played Windscarred Crag there so I could have Jeskai Charm up. Okie doke. I really want to win. If he plays a Grizzly, I might just Sultai Charm it. Probably a mistake to do that, though. He's going to time out. Brutal. Turn 3 Savage Knuckleblade is among the more powerful starts my deck has. I have 5 of the 7 lands I need for Dune Blast. So, as long as he's not representing his cancel super hard, we're going to be in fine shape. I'm pretty sure he has cancel in his deck. Grizzly, sure. We're not going to play around his Savage Swipe thing, because even if he does fight the Knuckle Blade, they trade. So it's a 2-for-1 for us. So if I attack, he blocks. I Sultai Charm one of his guys. Okay, perfect. We're going to take the Windscarred Crag here. Actually, we could take a swamp. No, we'll take the land. Canyon Lurkers is okay, but we already have an answer to the Secrets card. Maybe we should have taken swamp so we could play our Flock and hold up Sultai Charm. Well, the extra life point could be relevant, you never know. Maybe taking Swamp was better. Swamp can also let me play Dune Blast a turn ahead of schedule. Okay. So if I do this, I can kill 2 of his guys. If only I had kept the swamp, I could have really wrecked him. So I can give Savage Knuckleblade +2/+2. When I'm on the offensive like this, I like doing that trade. That's a fine trade for me. I can just keep beating down now. We'll cast it face down. If he taps out, we win, because we just Dune Blast him. Didn't even consider a cancel. Okay. His guys are way better than mine. I have 2 more gas cards in hand. sure. I'm glad I didn't try to Jeskai Charm that. So I think we have this game here all locked up. Our Jeskai Charm can knock his Mistfire Weaver out of the way. We can counterspell unless he pays 3. Boom! Got the win, and feels good to beat a friend and get to the finals. Okie doke. Let's battle. Even though we technically like 2-for-2'd ourselves with the Dune Blast, we got rid of way better cards on his side. And this does not have all of our colors. I think this is a mulligan. If we were on the draw, I think I'd keep it, but we can't cast our spells. We need an island super bad in this hand. We have 7 blue sources. Yeah, we're going to mulligan. Ouch. Mold a 5. Keep this, though. This hand is so bad. I should have played the island. Maybe that first hand was a keep. These mulligans were really unlucky, though. The reason we kept Dune Blast, even though it's a 7-drop, is because maybe that can bail us out. Ouch. Oh, this is so painful. Probably going to outlast. Oh no, just attacking. All we need is a land that's untapped, but it's probably going to be a tap land. This game is so over. So we're playing against Mardu aggro. So nothing really to change. We'd have to draw better. This is not going to be a good matchup regardless of what we do. Would like to play first. We're going to keep this hand even though it's sketchy. I'm running 18 lands. Just give me my lands. This is such a shame. Because this deck is so good. And we're going to lose because we can't hit a land drop to save our lives. Opponent might also miss a land drop, though. Nope. We have a nice little double block set up there. Not 100% sure what he could have, but... Oh. No big deal. Crackling Doom gets me good. I'm so sad. We should be in fine shape here, but we can't seem to hit lands. Gonna get rid of Scaldkin. So they don't have an instant speed trick. I think this is Anok Bondkin probably. We don't have the mana to flip the Weapon Master, that's why we traded that one. The 4/4 lifelink is all I need. And now we pray. Yeah, this is not going well. Yep, the Kuruma Bondkin. Oh no, it's this thing. Four, 7, 8. GG's, DC. You came just in time to watch us get owned. We mulliganed to 5 and didn't hit our third land really game 1, and now this game they're just crushing us again. I think we pass, and then before attacks we bounce this thing. And now maybe they might not attack with their Chief of the Edge. Though they probably will. We have to hope they don't have anything. Nice. So green, red, blue, play this morph as well. Block, block. Is this literally going to come down to which creature they name with their Mardu Rough Rider? That's going to be insane. No, I guess we can block it either way. But if we get to block and gain 4, that's huge. Come on, 50-50. Yes. Heck yes. No! Well, such is life. Oh, all that work just to get wrecked by the Mardu aggro, not to draw. He literally had Crackling Doom to crush me. I don't know. I would have died to any removal spell probably there on my turn 2 double block, but maybe that was just a very bad block. But definitely a fun draft. If you did make it all the way to the end, be sure to type hashtag 5color in the comment section down below to let me know you made it all the way to the end of the video. I would like to remind you to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel to join our community here, and if you are going to be buying cards, be sure to use the link in the description and the comment section to support the channel. I do want to give a huge shout out to my patrons over on patreon.com/NicolaiBolas. They are helping me continue to make videos, and I do appreciate them. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll talk to you guys next time.